This portion of Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Hodges University, educating the leaders of our community for over 20 years.
An elder before he starts the ceremony. And the whole reason behind the naming ceremony, typically when a child is born, after 7 days after their birth, they are given a name based on the circumstances of their birth. And so we decided that for Mr. Lee Pitts, that he will be given a new name. He has accomplished a lot this year. Those of you know that his name is on the Student Union Center at Hodges University. So he has accomplished a lot over the years. How long you've been in TV?
22 years.
22 years. 22 years. So there was a lot of thought behind the name that we chose for you. So typically, when we start the naming ceremony, there's the tasting of the elements. And so I'm going to pass it on to Akin, who will go over the tasting of the elements.
Okay, I'm going to say it in Yoruba, and you're going to interpret. Okay. Let me start with honey. This is oye.
Honey.
Put your hand in it. Put it in your mouth. And the coffee, so we send it to it. Are you ready to it?
That everything in your life will be sweet.
No one puts honey in their mouth and spit it out. No one will spit it out.
And then the audience will say,
Ashe.
Ashe. Yes, so after he speaks, the audience, sorry, this is like impromptu today, but the audience will say, Ashe.
So, really, they do.
Everything in your life will be good, and in your home will be good, sweet.
Okay, when you go to the honey bee, into the bees, that's what they get here, honeycomb, right? How does it taste? Sweet.
Sweet.
Okay, so your house will be sweet, like the honeycomb.
Ashe.
This is water. In Yoruba, it's called omi. And usually we just go ahead and say a prayer, and we ask him to touch and taste it. Yeah, and put it in your, okay. Can you put me short,
No one's ever, do you have anybody that quarrel with water?
No enemies.
Do you know the importance of water in your life? Water is important to everybody. You will be important to everybody that you meet in your life.
Yes. No enemies with water. Every water is needed in your life.
In your life. You will be needed. You will be needed. You will be like water.
You will be like water, yes.
That you'll be needed everywhere.
Everywhere in your life.
Leave.
Yes.
That's
This is salt. Okay. How does it look like? How does it taste? Salty. Okay. Do you cook with salt or you don't cook with salt?
I do.
Okay. So, as people need salt to cook in their life, they will always need you to be a flavor to people's life.
Ashe.
Okay. Listen, this is pepper, but in Nigeria we call it, there's a special pepper. Alligator pepper. In my language, it's called atari. Atari is a blessing. Now, test it.
A little bit.
That's not too much. A little bit. It's hot and it's spicy.
Yes.
You'll be spicy to your enemies. You will be hot to your enemies. Nobody can put this in their eyes. Nobody will be able to put it in your eyes. Can you put this in your eyes? Okay. So you're going to blind you. So nobody will be able to put in their eyes. You will be untouchable.
And so here, to start, before you start, you get to borrow it. You get to borrow it, so you please sit, and then we'll give you your names. Oh, yes. So, in Yoruba, and this is Ashoke, hand woven. So, look at that.
And the crown will be on your head, Jesus' name, hallelujah.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Yes.
So when you're going to read out the name and you're going to, you want to read it out? Kolawole. Can you tell me what Kolawole means?
Kolawole means, I wrote it down for you.
Okay.
This child will bring honor home. And the reason why that we chose that name for you is that with all your successes in life and everything that you've accomplished in your life, you have brought honor home.
Olufowokan.
Olufowokan means God has blessed his child to touch lots of people. You are not on TV for no reason. There's a reason why you're on TV, to show and touch so many people. The people you put on your show, you elevate them, you promote them, you're constantly promoting goodness in this community. So God has blessed you to touch many people's lives.
And God has touched you too. And because God has touched you, everything that you touch will be blessed.
Ashe.
And so, here's my uncle's chief. Here you go.
This one, you know, you are recording with her. This is the type of honor. You cannot be a sheep or a king without having this. So, begin to be everywhere you go and you touch, you open. And I'll be blessed. You don't shake the hand of the way. When people come to you, you bless them. Nothing bad will come to your house. No cursing.
No more cursing?
No more cursing. Because we're giving you the authority to bless them. And everything that you say comes to pass. So that is why you have no cursing. Because when you curse, and the curse goes up to that person.
Listen,
The repercussion
come back
comes
to
back
you. Yes.
So you can help us. So this is the type of honor.
Let me say something.
Yes. It's your turn.
Okay, first, this is like, I wish I could have been like in your spot watching this, because it just felt so impressive to become an elder. And I would say that this is the highest honor that has ever been bestowed upon me. I know Yamasi named some things and some accomplishments. All of that pales to becoming an African elder. And I've traveled throughout Africa, and I have a great affinity for my African people. And to get my new African name, my actual name that I should have, an African name, I'm getting one, Muhammad. This is just a thrill, so I appreciate everybody who sat through this and shared your applause and your appreciation for this. So thank you very much, African.